This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 13, Feel the Love.
Well, then you're probably not going to want to know a lot about this Karnax fella either.
Probably not, but ignorance never helped anyone.
He's also a fan of possessions, so we must be careful in dealing with him as well.
Great! This day gets better and better.
I think we've all been possessed now. At least the three of us here. Well, I guess I haven't really been possessed, but...
Tabby's been possessed.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of.
Huh.
It's not good. I wouldn't recommend we continue this trend.
Weird.
I agree we should avoid being possessed. Unfortunately, Kazu's not going anywhere soon.
Did you agree to let Kazu into your head?
Yes, as it is part of my duty to my clan.
I was just wondering.
It's part of a Tur's duty to let one of the great primordial spirits within them to protect this realm from the destructive fury.
Why aren't you with your clan?
'Tis a tale long in the telling, and, well, we've got other things to worry about at the moment.
Mine marooned me on an island.
Oh.
That's why I'm not with them.
Let's just say, similar to how we're pretty much being driven out of Swordfall, I may have committed crimes there as well against the people, unwillingly as well.
That happens.
Aren't you like a religious figure?
Yes, a sort of religious figure within my community. That's one way you could put it. It's a tradition that is passed down since, well, that is what the role of my people is to house to safeguard the world from the Kazu spirit.
What happens if he gets out?
It's not an image that I want to think about. It would not do well for the realm.
Do you think he could kill Tangle?
Wait. One at a time.
Flea, you go first.
Do you think he could kill Tangle?
Kazu's powerful, but so is Tangle. Kazu's not a god is the difference. He's a primordial elemental spirit.
Well, it'd be a matchup I'd like to watch at least.
So long as Crackerjaw's not in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, if you want Tangle dead, Taz, I will be in the middle of the match, so be it.
Not alone.
Maybe let me talk to him first. I'm pretty good at talking.
As long as he never talks to me again.
Now, an interesting fight I would want to see is to see Kazu face off against Karnax. Kazu has made it very well known to me he is afraid of him.
Amusing though that may be, it does not bode well for our quest.
Karnax doesn't scare me. As long as he doesn't get past the larval stage, he doesn't really have much power here in this realm.
Well, scares me, from what I know. Have you found everything you think will be useful?
Human skin-bound books.
Oh,
Flea, what else
lovely.
did you find? Flea, what else did you find? I didn't really do much finding.
What's this guy's name? Ezra?
Yes, Ezra Fell.
Mr. Fell? And I'll tap him on the shoulder.
He wakes up suddenly, and he's like, oh, yeah, yes.
Do you think maybe I could keep this coloring book I found?
Coloring book? And
Yeah.
do you show it to him?
Yeah.
By the goddesses, who would make a coloring book of Karnax? And he flips it over and he just gets this disgusted look. Yes, you can keep this. I just wouldn't recommend coloring it in. It might give you nightmares.
Would it release him if I colored it in?
I frankly don't remember buying that.
Well,
You don't
perfect.
remember buying half of the books in your shop.
Well, some of them just come to me. I mean, the magic school and I kind of have this agreement where, sometimes if books show up, I'll tell them what book shows up, and they'll come and collect
Mr.
it.
Fell, you could live 3 lifetimes and not even see all the books in this shop.
4, actually.
Perhaps you have to use blood to color it in.
Oh, don't do that.
Ooh.
That's not sanitary.
No, I don't get blood on any of those books. I'm pretty sure one of them would call him up.
Oh, yeah, avoid that.
Yeah, especially that one. He points to like a very thick one that's bound in human skin, and it might be written in, blood of virgins and stuff like that.
Also an
Delightful.
abyssal.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Fell. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Well, let me at least guide you to some books. Mr. McGee, if you don't mind, you can wait at the front of the store. It might be a little bit safer after touching all those books.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
And, you wanted information on that other fellow. And he
Yes,
gives you kind of like the weird squiggly, like, finger thing.
that's correct, Mr. Fell.
Mm-hmm. Well, come along, and, he has lights guiding Flea to the front as he guides Krakatur and Taz to another part of the shop.
Ooh boy.
As you start realizing the front of the shop and the dimensions of the building don't exactly fit the space that you're walking through.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Taz, have you ever been to this side of a shop? I'm getting a little nervous.
You can trust Mr. Fell. He's a good man.
Yes, but his goetic tomes and his knowledge of the bad juju do make me a
He's a scholar, Krakatoa.
And I also have knowledge of the good juju too. Sometimes you have to balance it out.
Balance is important. All right, lead the way.
Yeah, just don't be put off by the size of the shop. I mean, yes, it is dimensionally impossible that, this many books and this many aisles would fit in the little shop. Well, let's just say, after some reality tempering and all that, you can fit a lot into a space.
Well, lead the way.
And he starts leading the way. And about 4 minutes later, you arrive in a section that the aisles look a little bit more tilted and twisted. And you swear there's a book pile that isn't on the ground anymore. There's definitely something a little off here.
And what's this section, Mr. Fell?
Tomes of the old gods, they don't quite behave.
You've got a lot of them. I'm surprised.
Well, most of this is knowledge that the magic school will let out in the public. Most of it. If
I
you
see.
mention some things, they'll take it down to their vault, and well, that vault's hard to get into.
They'd have knowledge of the old gods. And
Oh, knowledge? Hell, I heard they know how to kill some of them.
do they now?
Oh yeah, you can. What is that guy's name? There's a man named Austere who's kind of the defense magic instructor there. You get him drinking a little. He kind of talks a lot.
I see.
Anyways, watch your step. If there's a hole, well, don't stick your hand in it.
Good to know.
And he starts leading you. Down isn't quite the correct word, but sideways through an aisle, but it still looks like you're going forward. But it seems like this space between bookshelves is more like peeling apart than you actually going through it. And he reaches out, grabs a book, hands it to you. Now, if this is blank all the way through, we might have to do a little bit more exorcism, but if you can actually see the words, you're okay. And he hands you the book, and on the book, there's words on it. Both give me an intelligence saving throw.
Do you want me to maybe take a look at this? Intelligence. Tell me. Oh God.
So you look inside the book, and the good news is, it's filled with words. All of the words. But the bad news is, all the words don't make sense. It's just jumbled common. There's a few other languages, like, just kind of sorted in. But,
So, is it a code?
well, let's just say it isn't exactly bad that Krakatur got the save you did. Krakatur, your saving throw was so bad that you had to look away, but when you look back, it's kind of like a magic eye, and you realize you are not looking at the words. You are looking at the shape of the words, and you notice it's actually pictures when you look at it far away enough.
Pictures of.
It's a pictorial history of apparently Tingle.
Ooh.
What is it,
Ooh.
Krakatoa?
There's it's not words, or maybe the words make a picture of some kind, and it's the story of Tangle.
Oh, it looks like gibberish to me.
Well, if you stand at this angle and you look at it like this, and you turn away like this a little bit, it kind of looks like there's a picture.
Okay, I follow his instructions. Do I see it?
As your eyes cross just a little, and like the symbols on the pages kind of combined in your vision, you start to see the sailboat or the pictures.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's very clever.
Yes, and it's makes it harder, I guess, to decode the message, I suppose.
Well done, Krakatoa.
But he gets like a little proud smile. I do what I can.
You do a good deal. All right, Mr. Fell. Is this it?
Yeah, that's one of them. I'm not sure where the other one is. I'll have to check. And you notice that there's kind of in every section of this shop there seems to be a old school library card system that he has. And he takes out one of the drawers, and he pats down the cards that are trying to escape, because it's a little weird over here. And he finally grabs one. Oh, it looks like I sold it for some sum of money, actually.
To who did you sell it?
Um. Uh. Hmm. He starts looking at it like he doesn't exactly know what it says, and he slaps it a couple times. He finally shakes it and he turns it like around, and you notice that the side he was looking at was blank, but you look a little bit harder and it looks like the words are running around a little bit. He's like, to a young tiefling woman named Nebula Lixby.
Nebula Lixby.
You can give me a history check to see if you recognize that name.
19.
You know that she is a tiefling who's a high roller. She's kind of a mover and shaker in high society. She hangs out with the likes of Caprica Sestos, who was mentioned to be going to be at the Dragon Dice tournament. And yeah, you also know she's like friends with the Kraymel family, who are the richest people in all the kingdoms.
So chances are high she'd also be at the Dragon Dice tournament?
Chances are high that she would probably be there, yeah.
Good to know. Thank you, Mr. Fell.
Well, anytime. This whole ordeal has been pretty bad for you. I mean, take the books. I mean, the Karnax ones will probably find their way back here eventually. And you can take the Tangle book too.
Thank you. How much?
Oh, nothing. You've been through enough.
I have to pay you. You helped me.
Yeah, but you've helped me in the past. You've, read archaic things that almost summon demons, and, you're a lovely girl for doing that, and you're brave.
And you paid me for it. Let me return the favor.
I paid you, and he has to think about if he actually paid you or not.
You did, Mr. Fell.
Krakatur just slides 20 gold pieces his way.
Oh, well.
Just a quick question. Let's say we were stopped by some temple official crusader types with these books. How tall of a spike are our heads going on?
At least the Karnax ones, if you take the ones that don't like, have the rituals and stuff to, color his larva and stuff, you'll be okay. Research is research, but, if you have the ones that do the demon summoning, or, calls forth his brothers, or I believe I don't have those anymore, but if you do have those, I'm pretty sure they would kill you on the spot.
Oh, joy. Thanks for the warning. I figured I should ask.
And he nods, and it's great to finally meet a realtor and not an actor.
Of course. If you have any questions, I'm sure we'll be back, and you can think of them at any point. And or you could always mail. I do accept fan mail.
He looks at you blankly. He has no idea what you're meaning. Your anachronistic thing just goes over his head, and he just nods. And
It's a regen term. No one understands it. Ugh.
And
Hey, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Did Mr. Fell get around to teaching me how to get rid of Tangle, or were we distracted?
Oh, let's say he gave you a book to study.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to double check.
Yeah. He gave you a pamphlet. So you want to get rid of Mr. Tangle. You're standing at near the entrance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be kind of like thumbing through my coloring book, and I'm just gonna like close it and like just kind of look up and be like, "Hey, Tangle, you there?"
Yes. He's way more quiet than usual.
Hey, are you a bad guy?
Of course not.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight. Well, you do know that the truth is shaded in many different variations. And let's just say he's giving you some truth, but it might not be the whole truth.
Okay. I'll say. Okay, cool. I'm not. I don't want to be a bad guy either. I'll talk to you later.
You're the best one.
I know.
And, yep. So, back to Mr. Fell and Taz and Krakatoa. He's really happy that, you came back. He got to show you some cool things. He got to do something he doesn't get to perform every so often, too often.
Thank you for everything you've done for me, Mr. Fell. You're a good friend.
Well, you keep your friends close. You know what? That's kind of what they say. You've been good. You've been a good girl. You've helped the community. People look up to you. You're a positive influence. I hope you keep being a positive influence. He smiles. He has no idea what you've done or what you've been involved in.
I try to be.
I'm sure in that heart of yours you try to be the best person you can be.
Elena would let me do nothing less.
Mm-hmm. That woman. He kind of gazes off.
Goodbye, Mr. Fell. I'll be leaving Swordfall, so it might be a while before I see you again.
Oh, well, watch out. I hear there's kobolds about, and yeah, they're tearing up some halfling villages somewhere in the north. Oh yeah, don't go to Belka. I've heard there's a people revolution up there or something.
Yes, I've heard something similar.
Yeah, well,
As he mentions Belka, Krakatoa's trying to do like the don't mention that, like with the hand motion, like nope, stop it, no, we don't talk about Belka.
What's wrong with your friend there?
Don't mind him. Belka's a bit of a touchy subject, that's all.
Yeah, it's a lot with a lot of people, people's rebellions, missing princesses, all that.
Yes.
Ouch.
Dramatic.
What part of do you not understand? Oh, and Krakatoa just storms out.
I have to go, Mr. Fell. Thank you so much. Bye.
Just be careful on your way out. Don't let anything trip you up or, leave with you.
And then you hear a boom and a crash. Oh god damn it, who left that there?
Oof, I'll make sure he didn't damage your books too badly.
And he listens for a moment, and Krakatoa, you hear giggling?
Oh no, not giggling. No, with all this demonic bullshit that's been going on, I don't want to be hearing giggling.
We're out of here, guys.
Goodbye, Mr. Fell.
Goodbye. I'm pretty sure whatever adventure you go on, it'll be one done with love.
I hope so.
And he smiles, and he gives you that half hug that a family member would give you, and waves goodbye.
Yeah, I wave goodbye. I take the books and start heading back to the apartment. And when we get back to the apartment, Taz goes into her room, and she doesn't come out until morning, and you hear soft sobbing for a long time.
No. Oh no.
Oh, I want to go in.
Yeah, Krakatoa wants to just go give her a hug, and he just stands at the door like, should I say something? Should I not?
Oh,
And then he just kind of slumps down against a wall and is just kind of like, what have we gotten ourselves into?
Yeah, I'm gonna curl up right next to him, and I'm gonna slide like a note under the door. Everyone, or I'm gonna I'm gonna slide a flower under the door every now and again.
just
Aw.
petals.
And then I'm gonna make sure to have breakfast ready in the morning for her, so she has nothing to worry about.
Yeah, and
Taz is gonna have tucked all the flowers into her hairdo in the morning.
Yes.
Tabby's probably like groaning because you guys are being loud, and she's really, really drunk and hungover.
Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah, well, we've got a possession hangover over here, so...
We had a day.
Some severe emotional drama.
We will totally handle that the next session, and yeah, we're gonna call it good for tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. It's always fun.
Thank you, Paul.
Yes, thank you,
Yes,
Paul.
thank you.
I'm enjoying gaming with just you guys again and having
I was
you guys.
gonna say, it's good to be back to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice. Not saying the giant group was bad, but it's more fun when we can actually just like focus on a few characters at a time. So
You mean have them relive past trauma and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Dig up some old emotional scars.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so let's say our goodbyes just in the same order that we did the hellos in.
All right. I'm Lucy, aka Bluebird Draws. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram, and I play Taz Mockwell, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Chris. You can find me on Twitter at Touch of Tiefling. I play Flea, the Lizard Folk Fighter.
I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Puddins. I write about Dungeons and Dragons things and make memes. And I play Krakatur, the Air Genasi Barbarian.
And I'm Paul. I was the DM for the night, and I guess I'm always the DM for the night. And if you aren't following us on social media yet, we're on Twitter at SwordfallD&D. We're also on YouTube. So if you give us a like and subscribe and share and all that stuff, that would be awesome. And if you're listening to us on a podcast and being like, you're on Twitter too? Or no, you're on YouTube too. On YouTube, we are YouTube/Tales of Swordfall. On Anchor, which is our podcasting main site, we're Anchor/SwordfallD&D. And on Facebook, we're Facebook/SwordfallD&D. We make it pretty easy for you to find us and interact with us. We love to hear back from you guys. And if you want to do something a little bit more special, write dirty fanfics. No, you can actually support. Yeah, dirty fanfics.
Nice.
Though you can also throw money at us. We have a coffee account at ko-fi.com/swordfalldnd, and also on Anchor you can give us money by monthly payments of less than $1 a month. Every dollar actually helps and goes back into this podcast so we can make things better and feel more dirty fanfics. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Paul makes
No.
Paul makes sick ass t-shirts. You should definitely check them out. I think they're definitely worth the money. And if you would like to chat with us in our wonderful community, we have a Discord server.
Oh yeah, that is new. And yeah.
Bonus thing I forgot to mention, I just made myself a coffee account.
Woo.
So that's for my art. So if you want to see more of the stuff I do or you want to support my art, coffee/Bluebird Draws.
Yeah, give us all your money. Like each and every one of us all your money, because that keeps us going.
I don't need money. I just need your likes and your validation.
And dirty fanfics.
I will take all the dirty.
fanfics.
I will take all the dirty fanfics of all of Krakatur's encounters. Thank you very much.
I don't know why I'm on this dirty fanfic kick. Maybe because we haven't had one yet. But we thank the future listeners, for all your dirty fanfics, we probably have read all of them, and we are proud of you for whatever strange kinks you think our characters have. Thank you. Anyways, on that note, whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a nice one. Bye!
Bye.
Toodles.
See ya.
Don't touch strange stuff.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
So gather your muskets, gather your spears, we'll plunder the shores of Calcinear.
Come all ye sailors and scallywags, and join the crew of Flintlocks and Fireballs, a D&D podcast following a band of privateers sailing the seas of Napoleonic Calcinia. Catch us at flintlocksandfireballs.com every Tuesday at 7 p.m. GMT, or on Podbean, iTunes, YouTube, and more. You can also follow us on Facebook at Flintlocks and Fireballs, or Twitter on @FlintlocksDND. Fair seas and natural 20s.
No kraken, storm, or spell we fear, so come and sail with us, my dear.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.